Welcome to the Thin Within podcast, the show for women who want mental secrets for weight loss mastery. I'm your host, Marna Thal. I'm the owner of thinwithin.com, and I'm here to give you the inside scoop on how to lose weight by mastering your inner game. Diets never worked for me long term, and if you're like 95% of the rest of the human race, they haven't worked long term for you either. Every week, I'll give you tools, techniques, and resources you need to actually succeed in using the power of your mind to lose weight. I can't wait to teach you another mental secret, so let's dive right in. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Thin Within podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about why the 30-day weight loss challenge offers hope to those of you who hate dieting. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about what the 30-day challenge is and what it's not, what I learned to create this challenge, and how it's offering hope to those of you who hate dieting as a way to lose weight. The 30-day challenge opens for registration in the next few days, and the reason I'm so passionate that everyone who hates dieting take this challenge is because so many of you are craving a much more loving, kind, and compassionate approach to your weight loss efforts. And that's what this challenge is. So something that you may not know about me is that the success of this challenge has been a total surprise. See, 3 to 4 years ago, I was in a total slump with my business. I was missing the connection with people. And so I created a free 7-day holiday challenge. And when I did that, I had so much fun doing it and engaging with new people and having so much fun just being connected that I decided to create a 30-day challenge experience. But I knew that if I created a challenge, it would have to get results for women struggling with weight. And I knew that it would have to be different. I knew I had the tools. I knew that I had 20 some years of experience doing this work, but how do you organize them in a meaningful way that gets results in just 30 days? So that was my big question. And so I went and I started taking a bunch of health and business challenges just to see what I liked, what I didn't like, what gets results, and what didn't get me any results. And the first thing that I noticed was that a lot of challenges weren't live. I could take the challenge at any time or any place, but there wasn't anybody who cared or even knew who I was or what my goals were. The main coach of any of the programs that I took didn't know or care about my struggles. They didn't know who I was. I was just another product purchase. And there was nobody really paying any attention to me or my journey through the process. And so that felt really lonely to me. And so I knew that I wanted to create something much more intimate. I wanted to create a live experience where I could interact with every single one of the students who took my 30-day challenge and really pay attention to their progress, their challenges, what was tripping them up, and how to rework what was challenging them. One challenge I took had a few pre-recorded videos from the coach. And then each day I was directed to listen to one of their podcast episodes. And I thought, why am I paying for this when I could just listen to their podcast episodes for free? So I knew that what you get in the challenge was going to share holistic tools of weight loss, emotional eating, thinking thin, living thin. But I also knew that similar to what my podcast offers, it would be different. It would be a course that took you from lesson to lesson, path to path. It wouldn't be a reference back to any of my podcast episodes. One challenge I took had 4 to 5 pre-recorded videos that you could take action on throughout the challenge, and then a few emails. And it felt like a lot of money, but not a lot of value. So I wanted to make sure that anybody who signed up for my 30-day challenge, we're going to get daily emails. We're going to have a Facebook group. We're going to have live calls with me, not somebody else, that I would have an opportunity on those calls to answer questions, and that anybody who couldn't join would get replays and they would get access to those trainings that they could download and enjoy. And it wouldn't be $299. It wouldn't be $199. It wasn't going to be just 21 days. It was going to be 30 days. And I was going to make it less expensive, but make it more valuable. Lastly, some of the 30-day challenges were really boring. They didn't keep my interest. And I forgot I was actually even signed up for one. There was one where I got one email and one video for the week, but then I would be done in just 20 minutes listening and taking action on that challenge. And then I had to wait a whole other week before getting another training. So my live challenge is not boring, not at all. It's engaging. There's so many fun little things that I do because I understand your brain and I know it wants to play. I know it wants to win. I know it wants to see results. So I build in lots of engagement, lots of ways to build your self-esteem, your self-confidence, lots of aspects to assess yourself and to see how you're doing throughout the challenge. So I also give you daily action items Monday through Friday, and you won't know what's coming up or what fun process or action is about to take place. You won't know because I don't give you access to the entire challenge. I give you access and I email you one day at a time, giving you current meaningful tools one day at a time that you can take action on. And I know it's fun because every single challenge, I hear from people who tell me that they're so sad that it's the last day of the challenge, sad that it's coming to a close because it's been so impactful and meaningful. Like Marissa said, I absolutely love Marna's 30-day challenge. The principles discussed here have reworked my brain for the better. So far, I've lost 4 pounds with many more to follow. I highly recommend. Or Cindy, who shared, this has been such an amazing program. After trying every diet in the world, Marna taught me how to stop and listen to my body. I really didn't realize the amount of stress in my job and life was leading me to mindlessly eat. I lost 8 pounds in the past month on this program, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's struggling with the roller coaster of weight loss. So let me tell you who the 30-day challenge is not for and what I don't do. So I do not provide any recipes to follow. I don't talk that much about what to eat, but more about your relationship with food. So you will not get a protocol for here's how to eat, here's what you should be having, here are the recipes that correspond to that. None of that is here. This is a holistic mind body 30-day challenge to have you actually start to do the opposite and turn in, because my approach to weight loss is an inside out approach, a non-diet approach where you start to really look and assess and get curious about your relationship with food, what it's doing for you, why you're turning to it. And so I don't give any recipe. I also don't give any exercise advice. I don't tell you, here's how you should exercise, here's how you should move your body. That is not what this process is about either. So if you're wanting recipes or you're wanting an exercise program, this is also not the right challenge for you. I do not give you those tools or information. I give you mindset training for weight loss masteries. We look at mastering your obstacles, mastering social eating, mastering your mindset, mastering honoring your body. We look at what do the naturally thin do? How do they think and live and eat and function in life? And from that vantage point, we look at creating a life with food that doesn't create deprivation, doesn't create negative self-talk, that doesn't create the cravings that often come with giving up whole food groups and lead to self-sabotage. So if you're wanting a diet to follow or you're wanting exercise to follow, that is definitely not what we do here. And I think that's why this challenge has become such a success. It doesn't talk about diets and deprivation. It doesn't talk about meal planning. It doesn't talk about exercise. It talks about your relationship with food and creating a mindset and a relationship with food that you want to have that fits into your life. And what's been so cool is as I've led a few of these challenges now, I followed my clients' lead. They tell me what they want and I create it. They tell me inside of the 30-day challenge what they like and what they don't like as well. And I remove the things that they don't like, add other things that they love. And it just has kept building and building, chocked full of tools that help women change from the inside out. If you're not on the wait list, I'd love to have you join me for this challenge because I get results for my clients and I get it over and over and over because I don't stop trying. I don't stop learning from all of you and crafting this challenge in a way that gives you results. And I've done that by listening and hearing where you're at, what you need, what you're struggling with. I create live coaching inside of the 30-day challenge so that I get to know all of you and hear from you and help you navigate your thinking and your challenges that you're seeing with late night eating or cravings or urges, stopping. We talk about those things. And I even give you 2 opportunities to connect with others in a support group setting where you can connect and share and build community. Because without community, learning to lose weight can feel really lonely. It can feel very depressing and it can feel really sad. And one of the things that people share with me as they go through the support group calls, they say it's so nice to know that there are other people going through this, that I'm not alone, that my cravings for sugar are normal, my cravings and my stressors and my self sabotage are things that other people are doing too. And together we're looking at it and finding solutions to support a new thinking, new ways of showing up with food, a new relationship with food. And my hope is that if you or anybody that you know really is craving a new way to relate to food, a new way to master your mindset, to advance your relationship with yourself and to get under the surface to see what's going on in your relationship with food, I encourage you to join me as I take you by the hand and teach you what I learned from the naturally thin. I layer that on top of the mindset of someone like myself who is terrible at dieting, who's been an emotional eater. And I teach you what strategies I've used that have really helped me and continue to help me day in and day out. So, in the show notes, you'll have an opportunity to get on the wait list. And I really hope that I get to work with you. This is the last challenge of 2021. We're coming on the final 3 months of the year. And I would love the opportunity to kickstart your weight loss as we head into the holidays, as we end to 2021, and help you really see the results that I know you've been craving. All right. You deserve to lose weight. You deserve to feel good in your body. And this non-diet process, I've worked really hard to craft and make it affordable, relevant, practical, and doable for you. So I hope you'll join me. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.